Buildings contribute to almost 50% of the carbon emissions in the UK, and we need to take action to make buildings more energy efficient as part of the UK's commitment to tackling climate change. The air conditioning systems used in a building make a significant contribution both to the energy costs and carbon emissions for a building, amounting to up to a third of the annual electricity cost of a building. The government are introducing air conditioning energy inspections to give building owners and operators essential information about the energy performance of their air conditioning systems. The resulting air conditioning inspection report provides businesses with recommendations that will improve the energy efficiency of their air conditioning systems. Implementing the recommendations will help businesses save money, save energy, stay competitive and reduce carbon emissions from a building. This short video gives an insight into air conditioning energy inspections, when they are required, how they are produced and who can produce them. Air conditioning energy inspections are a key part of the government's approach to tackling climate change.
Mandatory energy inspections are being introduced for all air conditioning systems with a rated cooling output greater than 12 kilowatts. One or more air conditioning units within a building controlled by a single person will count as a single air conditioning system for the purposes of the regulations. Knowing if your system falls under the regulations and when you'll need to get an inspection by will depend on the effective output of an individual air conditioning unit or system. So, when do you need to have your system inspected by? If your equipment has an effective output of greater than 250 kilowatts, you must have your first air conditioning energy inspection carried out by the 4th of January 2009. If your air conditioning system has a rated output greater than 12 kilowatts but less than 250 kilowatts, you must have had your first inspection by the 4th of January 2011. Thereafter, inspections will be required every 5 years. For new systems installed on or after the 1st of January 2008, the first inspection must have taken place within 5 years of the installation date. The responsibility for arranging and ensuring that an inspection takes place will fall on the person who controls the operation of the system. This is the person who controls the technical functioning of the system, and not someone who can just alter the temperature. Usually, the owner of the system will control its operation, even if day-to-day operation is contracted out to another person. Where a tenant takes total responsibility for a building and its services, for example with a full repairing and insuring lease, then the tenants will control the system.
Air conditioning systems often provide an important role in the operation of a building, either by removing heat generated by increasingly complex IT systems or by providing comfortable conditions for occupants. It's therefore essential that these systems operate reliably and efficiently if we are to optimise business performance. Many large operators already review the performance of their air conditioning systems, but if this is not undertaken, system efficiency can slowly degrade until a point is reached that they fail to meet the needs of the building and their occupants. Well before this point is reached, neglected systems can waste a considerable amount of energy. Until recently, this may not have represented a significant cost issue, but with spiralling energy prices, energy efficiency has become a much more significant financial issue for all building operators. The implementation of the requirement to produce air conditioning inspection reports should therefore be seen as an opportunity to undertake a regular health check on the performance of these installations. If carried out diligently, they should help building owners and operators save energy, reduce their carbon footprint and reduce energy costs. Equally importantly, they should highlight where systems could be improved to provide better environmental conditions. This could lead to an increased sense of well-being and performance from the occupants, reaping significant financial benefits for the organisation and helping with staff retention.
As a guide, an air-conditioned general office area of 2,000 square metres or more is likely to require 250 kilowatts of capacity. A general office area of 200 square metres or more is likely to require 12 kilowatts of capacity. Buildings with high levels of IT or electrical equipment may exceed these capacities at lower floor areas. If you're not sure whether your air conditioning systems reach the threshold, you must determine the installed capacity of your system by appropriate inspection, calculation and inquiries. The effective output may be given on the rating plate attached to the unit or stated in the operating and maintenance manual. The information may also be available from the manufacturer's website or by a contractor if your system is covered by a maintenance contract.
Air conditioning systems in your building can account for as much as a third of the total energy costs. Older, poorly maintained or oversized air conditioning systems can dramatically increase those total costs. In fact, energy consumption can increase by as much as 60% as a result of poor maintenance and dirty components, with very obvious effects on your business's bottom line and its carbon footprint. So, regular maintenance coupled with independent inspections can help make a real difference to the efficiency of your air conditioning systems, as well as producing tangible business benefits.
Remember, if your equipment has an effective output of greater than 250 kilowatts, you must have your first air conditioning energy inspection carried out by the 4th of January 2009.